Welcome to the launch of MAYMADA Do I Look Like a Gamer 2022 representation campaign. For some reason, like 2022 still sounds really weird in my mouth. But we're launching this campaign so the future generation of talent will know that there is a space for them in video games, empowering them to be an active part of shaping the future. I'm the Gamepad host, Tazzy, and we are into our third guest segment of today, where me and Nigel will be talking to Johana and Tails. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Hi.
Hi, we're glad to have you. So first things first, is that more important than anything else is that we want to know your opinion on the Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard.
On this.
Who wants to go first?
Felix, if you can go first.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you think?
I'm sorry, market of what? I couldn't exactly understand this time. The market.
So we've been asking people about Microsoft's recent acquisition of Activision Blizzard. I don't know if you've seen
that. Yeah. Well, I hope Microsoft can buy everything and then put on Game Pass, like everything, maybe even McDonald's or things like that. Everything on Game Pass.
I like it. What do you think, Johana?
Well, I wasn't very surprised of such acquisition in the gaming industry. The game industry at the moment, there is quite a few acquisitions. So there will be coming, and because of the metaverse and all of that, we will see more and more merger and acquisition in the industry. Now, my opinion about Microsoft acquiring Activision Blizzard, I think it's a good thing. Activision Blizzard, based on their historic and how they were managing the company, I think it was something bound to happen, that they were going to be acquired. I want to see what's going to happen. I want to see, with this acquisition, it's said that Microsoft will be the third after Tencent and Sony in terms of biggest company by revenue. So
I think we lost.
I want to keep.
Okay. I thought we lost you.
Oh, okay. I want to see what's the strategy and everything about that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I also think, just and before we get to the other questions, just one of the reasons we're asking this, obviously it's such a big thing, and we're doing a poll for February on this, but also with people wanting to get into the industry, it's important, especially for young people, like when you're interested in certain games or the playing side, it's also good to understand what's happening in the industry, because this is a massive story that will change video games.
So now we've spoke about the most important thing. Let's hear a bit about each of our guests. Johana, so do you want to tell us a bit more about you and what you do?
Oh, sure. So I'm Johana Riquier, aka Jojo. So I am a business consultant in the game industry. I used to, when actually Nigel contacted me back in 2019 to be part of the campaign, I used to work for Unity Technologies. So, and at that time, I told myself, am I taking space? And I remember that telling myself, no, you need to show up in order to open that door, even if myself, I don't consider myself as a hardcore gamer. I'm more of a casual gamer. So now what I was doing at Unity was really pushing the agenda and open new market, which is the Middle East and African market. And today I have founded Gamerging Solutions, which is a solution-focused agency focusing on disruptive innovation and social impact, leveraging game development, gaming, and emerging technologies, but in the Middle East and Africa region. So we support that region in terms of, that's why today I'm in Senegal, Africa. So we support the region in terms of business solutions, so CEOs, leaders, governmental institutions in the region, and we also support international companies that really want to have that bridge with talent, with understanding the market, and as well really get that diversity in their content or either content create. So since joining the game industry, I have promoted and really pushed to represent the diverse demographic experience. So I created back in last year in 2021 the Johana Riquier show, really, which highlight those diverse experience. The year prior, I had started the Overlook Agents, which was a written blog about like short interview with Black professional in games like me. And why I had done that, it was because I could not see myself in the professional game industry, and all the rare people that I could meet was had the same type of experience than us. So we really wanted to show that we were there. The more people see us, the more there will be, accustomed to you. And as well to really open that possibility to young women and young girls that the game development is an industry that can attract any type of people, but that we are there as well. So really it was a way to be, it is a way to be seen and to get people to get excited to join the industry. I don't know if you can hear me. I think there is something in the street. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can hear you fine. That's just so, I'm so mesmerized.
So I think it's important to network, first of all, to ensure that to always check up with ourselves, to know the industry, to know people that are in the industry. But it is important to network. Network is not in the numbers, it is in the quality of the connections that we do. We have to really start building connection and building relationship with people. And those connection and relationship with people will help us in continuous learning. So you can actually get to someone that have some experience and ask them for a question. That same person, because they've learned how to know you, is going to be able to refer you to someone or tell you about XYZ. Um, so I would say that nothing brought me to gaming. I'm in my 40s, and I remember playing Pac-Man on a very old computer. But I'm from a Caribbean background, and as much I don't know if you have the same experience. Our parents thought that playing games was a waste of time. And from the mid 90s to late to early 2000, for me, I've always been told this is a waste of time, this is a waste of time. So I was in growing up, I wasn't really into games. I was not into game at all. And fortunately, I was hired at Unity Technology back in 2014, and I then now have to know about games. And funny enough, it took me 1.5 months to actually reply to the first email because I was like, oh, this is this is something annoying. I'm not very into it, and really, I grew to love the concept of games was more than whatever my parents told me or whatever my culture told me. And although I'm not a great gamer, to reply to your question, uh, what brought me to games was really it was random. So being in the game industry, it was really random, and it was work basically for me. Now it's a way to really um, fight and advocate for social impact, because I really think that games and knowing how to develop games, knowing how to play games is a way to get people out of poverty. So get people out jobs, skills, like learn marketable skills, and then from those marketable skills, really have a life that you can sustain for you and your family. I can talk a long time about it here in Africa, and I've been in Africa. I've been in Middle East for 3 months now. I'm in Senegal, and I can say that games and is a way, and game development. And when I'm speaking about game development, we know with all those metaverse, etc., when we've got those skills, those programming skills, those design skills, everything, you can apply them to over industries. So architecture, engineering, construction, you can apply them to animation, film, you can apply them to oil and gas or to fintech. So that those skills are invaluable for now, and really is the way to move forward. That's why at the end of the day, that's why I say, why I took part of the campaign. Do I look like a gamer? It's important for me to advocate and provide its message that even if you don't look like a gamer, or even if you don't like games, get into skills, acquiring those skills can make you actually improve your life and the life of your families. Voila.
It's a really good point.